The warning. The Galactic Hall of the Dominion block shimmered with polished steel and golden crests, every inch a display of power. Delegates from 24 species sat in elevated tiers, murmuring in amusement as the ancient Droz war veteran was ushered to the center dais. Korthal of Droz walked slowly, cane in hand, his gait stiff with old scars, but his presence commanding. Once a general who'd faced the humans during the First Contact Wars. Now, he stood in exile, by choice, having seen something the others had not. His leathery gray skin was pulled tight across his high cheekbones, and his eyes glowed a weary yellow. When he spoke, his voice cut through the murmurs like a falling blade. "I fought the humans," he began, voice slow, graveled. "I saw them when they first stepped onto the stars with weapons that burned suns and hearts that would not yield. I fought their men, their ships, their AIs. But you," his eyes swept across the chamber, "you know nothing of what I saw." High Admiral Sryn of the Jexi laughed dismissively. "What, that they fight hard? So do we all, old one." Korthal raised a clawed finger. "You misunderstand. I don't speak of their armies. I speak of their women." A chuckle rippled through the tiers. The Speaker of the Council leaned forward, amused. "Women? Are we to fear Terran mothers and lovers now?" Korthal slammed his cane down. The room hushed. "You should," he hissed. "The men will fight you. The women will end you." A rustle moved through the gallery. Some shifted uncomfortably. Others smirked. But Korthal pressed on. On Zalera 4, it was a human woman, an unarmed medic, who led the last survivors after our orbital bombardment. She brought down 2 dropships with scavenged explosives and a steel pipe. On Vargon Station, a technician locked herself in our reactor core and overrode our life support just to stall for evac. I watched one of their mothers pull her wounded son through a minefield, using her own body as a shield. When she reached us, she had one arm left and still held a grenade. The silence now was uneasy. They're not just fighters. They are creators, protectors, destroyers. They do not break. They become fire when you hurt what they love. "But what's your point?" Admiral Sryn sneered. "That we should treat them differently?" "Yes," Korthal snapped. "You do not harm Earth's women. Not in raids. Not in war. Not by mistake. If you do, they will not respond with war. They will respond with annihilation." The Jexi scoffed. "You sound like you've gone soft, Droz. We do not coddle enemy civilians." Korthal turned his back on them, growling low. "Then remember this moment when your skies turn red.